Sabrina. So today I wanted to talk about FIRE in our second episode and kind of my category of FIRE. So if you guys didn't know, there are multiple categories of FIRE. So there's fat FIRE, lean FIRE, barista FIRE, intermittent FIRE or something like that. But anyways, my type of FIRE is lean FIRE. So lean FIRE is basically when you want to retire as early as possible. So if you guys don't remember, FIRE is financial independence, retire early. So lean FIRE is when you want to retire as early as possible with as little money as possible that you need to be independent. So for example, someone who does lean FIRE and retires early might only have, I don't know, let's say if they're retiring in America, they might have 600,000 invested in stocks, and that would give them about $2,000 a month if they use the 4% rule every year and get the 4% interest off of their investment. And I have a video, episode 1, it kind of explains the 4% rule a little bit more if you wanted to know more about that. But yes, so you would get about $2,000 a month if you did lean FIRE and you had 600,000 in your investments before you retired. So with that being said, a lot of people would say $2,000 is not enough to live on, since the average household income is about 40 or 50,000 a year. But people who do lean FIRE don't mind that. Some people might buy real estate, and so they have maybe a duplex and they are living in one part, and then the person that they rent out the other part to is paying most of the mortgage, right? But I'm talking about not investing in real estate. I'm talking about simply retiring early with as little as you need. So me and Safari currently live in Mississippi. Our rent is $525 a month. Our utilities are about less than $200 a month, including my phone. And let's say food is about $200 a month, right? And then entertainment about $200 a month. So that right there is $1,100, including entertainment, for us to live here in Mississippi, right across the street from the beach. So really, if you look around and you really want to retire as early as possible, you can do it with way under $2,000 a month and be happy, you know? So I am not making this video for people who are looking to be millionaires. That if you're looking to be a millionaire, my channel is not the right one for you. If you're looking to get the luxuries in life and just splurge on things, all that type of stuff, I'm not the one for you. I'm not talking to the people who want to retire at 65. I'm talking to the people who want to retire now. I'm 30 and I want to retire yesterday. And I'm not talking to the people who enjoy being away from their kid all day long while their kid is at school and the parent is at work. So those are the people that I'm not talking to. I'm talking to the people who want to stay at home all day with their child, who want to homeschool their child, even though it's tough. Trust me, who want to explore the world, who wants to just live the simplest of lives. I've made tons of videos on how simple we live our life, how everything we own can fit in a backpack, how we wash our clothes in the bathtub. We do these simple life living hacks so that we can spend more time just with each other, whether that's walking to the beach, whether that's walking to church. We didn't own a car for over 2 years and we just bought one because we're moving back to California. But just simple life skills so that you don't have to constantly be working just so that you can pay for the big house and the couple cars you have and all of the extra stuff, you know? So if you make your life as simple as possible, then you can get your bills to under $1,500. Even I would say it's possible to get under $1,000 with all of your bills and still live somewhere in America. Granted, I do not want to retire in America. And I was talking to my friend who lives in Zimbabwe today, and we were talking about how little I could live off of there, and including visas and visa runs. So like you have to leave the country every 90 days and come back. Including those two things, for me and Safari and my adopted child, that will cost us $500 a month, like in total. So, and that's being pretty generous. So I'm pretty excited about where I am going to retire and my retirement goals. But I just wanted to let you guys know that Lean Fire is something that you can possibly have if you set that and make that your goal, to where if you want to retire outside the United States, $300,000 would get you $1,000 a month in a return for your 4% rule. So if you want $1,000 a month, get to that 300,000 and get out of America. If you want to retire inside America, which I know many of my friends do, people who watch this, so get to that 500, 600,000 mark, you'll have about $2,000 a month from your 4% rule, and then you'll be ready to go with that. I know many people that I watch on YouTube that have went to over $2 million to get to the point where they feel that it was adequate enough for them to retire. And mostly I'm talking about families and situations like that where there's 2 adults in the household and multiple children. However, you don't have to follow those guidelines. I just wanted to let you know that that is not the standard. That is not what you have to live by just because you see somebody else doing it. You have to do what is right for you. And I tell people this all the time. Just because a law states this or a law states don't do this, sometimes it's not always best for your family, you know? So take that into your FIRE journey and just know what is best for you. Don't think, oh, people are gonna judge me because my income is only gonna be $1,000 when I retire. If that makes you happy, do it. You know, a lot of people talk about me because I homeschool my child or because we move so often, you know, but I love that. My daughter loves that. Like, she thrives when we move. She thrives like on road trips across the entire country, you know. She loves being on plane rides. And I know what's best for me and what's best for my child. And only you know what's best for you and your child. So think really hard about what your FIRE journey looks like to you and what would be a success to you. So I actually haven't really come up with my FIRE number per se yet. And your FIRE number is going to be your annual income, or not your annual expenses times 25. So I haven't really come up with that number yet because it'll be my annual expenses once I retire. So it depends on where I'm going to retire. And of course I want a cushion. So I'm just kind of going to, in the next 6 years, work as hard as I possibly can, make as much money as I possibly can, and that'll be my number. Minimum 300,000 in order to leave the country, and of course there's not going to be a maximum, but I'm thinking 600 to 800,000. If I get to that, I'll be very, very happy. So I just wanted to give you guys my kind of view on FIRE journeys and to let you know that it's okay to not want to go along with societal norms and retire at 65 because everyone else at your office does, or send your kids to public school because everyone else in your friend circle does, you know. Like, I've went against the grain for many different things in my life, and I'm so glad that I have. And teaching my daughter these lessons that it's okay to be different, it's okay to be weird. I call her weird all the time and she's like, Mom, I like that I'm weird. You know, like, make sure your kids are confident with what you're doing and what they're doing and what you're doing for them. So I hope this is an inspirational uplift for your Monday night. And I hope to see you in our next video. Make sure to like. Bye.